Well, hello, his first and only. How are you doing? Good evening to you, Virgo Flowers. We are doing fantastic. Angela might feel a little rough, but other than that, I think we're doing pretty good. How you feel back there, Tootsie Roll?
I'm all right.
Thank you, Sonny, for the heart me. Thought we'd get on here on a Friday night and talk a little bit. Thank you for the finger heart, Sonny. I appreciate that. Hey, Scarlett. Thank you, Rose, for the heart me. Yeah, right now we're just chatting. Yeah, Angela is my wife. Hey, sweetheart, how you doing? Yes, Bugsy, we are still in a hotel. Yeah, we're just getting on here tonight to talk, pass time. Nothing on TV. Had a very, very good day, very productive day. Got some good things on the horizon. It's a shame that I can't talk about them on here, but you know, definitely some good things on the horizon. I can talk about them, but I can't go into details. Let me just put it that way. So, thank you, sweetheart. But yeah, we're just going to get on here and talk and enjoy a little bit of time, maybe about an hour or so on here. Then I might be enjoying a cheap cigar later. Okay, I'm going to ask the question. Flies inside your spot. Whether it's a house, room, garage, whatever. What is good to help get rid of flies besides those sticky traps you hang up? That's good for inside. Um, I don't know anything that actually works. Hey, Carrie, how are you? That works, and I don't want to get something that doesn't work. Apple cider vinegar and Dawn with water in a cup. Okay, actually have all that here. I will be trying that. Is there anything Dawn doesn't do? Hey, Silver Foxy. I knew that was good for. You can take Dawn and put it in water, and then put a heat lamp over it, and like set it on the floor or something. Say like you got a heck of flies. All this room they want to fly right here. Fleas, yeah, that's what I was about to say. If you got an animal that came in with fleas or something, they kind of got in your carpet, fleas will just think it's the best time ever and jump off in. We've done that actually to a dog bed. Put it in the dog bed, a little heat lamp over the top of it, and but I didn't know with the apple cider vinegar it would get rid of flies. Yeah, but Dawn is just so daggone good. It's like I'd rather just use the Dawn and get my dishes really clean and everything and just put on some hand lotion. That's just my preference, though. But I don't have rough hands today. I did shoulders today, not back. So usually back, that's when it gives me rough hands. Yeah, Dawn just does so. That's what we give Juju her bath in. Is Dawn, and then some little smelly good spray for dogs afterwards. I've never tried it washing oily hair, but I can see that because it gets all the oil out of the ducts and stuff. So that's right, Bean. I'm talking about you. Oh, we had an Amazon list at one point. I don't know if it's still even active or not. So I don't know if it's still a thing or not. Hey, Tootsie Roll. She waved. Oh, God, I don't know where that yawn came from. I'm not sleepy right now for a change. She slept better last night, so in hindsight, that means I slept better. We didn't box last night. So we got to sleep a little bit better last night and had a great day today, guys. Let me tell y'all, some good stuff happened. Just couldn't ask for a better day. She asked me, she said, "We going live?" I was like, "Well, I don't know." She goes, "Well, people are DMing asking." And I was like, "Well, we can go live for a little while on a Friday. Since we're really not doing nothing, watching Big Bang Theory. I think that's all we ever do is Big Bang Theory." Sure you feel okay? Sure you feel okay?
Yeah, I'm alright.
She hooked me up a while ago when I was gone. I went to the gym, and then afterwards I went to Walmart to pick her up some stuff for lunch and everything, and she did the dishes and stuff for me while I was gone. Thank you, Daisy, for the heart puffs, or finger hearts, not heart puffs. Now, we're not having any problems with fleas. We were just talking about Dawn and how much stuff it does, and we're having flies is the biggest problem. And somebody said put some Dawn and some apple cider vinegar and some water and it attract the fleas. Thank you, Bless to the fullest, for the finger heart. And then I said you can take it and put it in some water and a heat lamp over it, warm it up, and it'll attract fleas. But me too, Michelle. I think we'll be all right. I really do. Well, thank you. Thank you all for the finger hearts. Do appreciate any gifts that are sent during the live. We used to throw them battles down all the time, man. We used to love battling. I'm sorry, I gotta set that down. Y'all hear something shaking every once in a while, that's me. What you cooking tonight, Jennifer? We didn't cook tonight. We just went with the easy route of something quick and easy from the store. So yeah, we just went the quick and easy route tonight. Steak dinner. It was payday. I tell you probably still had to take out a loan to get the steak. I looked at them at Walmart and I was just like, what was it? What did I say? 32 for 2 ribeyes?
Yeah, 32 for 2 ribeyes.
It was like 40 something for a tomahawk. I'll never buy a tomahawk. Um, I won't buy ribeyes for that price. Then it was like 39 for one cowboy steak, cowboy
Yeah.
ribeye. It was crazy high. Hey James, Daisy, yes we do. We do get EBT. I'll stick with the pork steaks on the 5 for 25 deal. Crazy, crazy biker lady. They was still like $18 for a pack there at Walmart of the chuck eye steaks. They were like the cheap steaks that you can season up and make a good meal out of. Was expensive. And I was just like, God bless, it is crazy. Oh, IGA, God, I miss IGA. Jennifer says she got 4 steaks for $26 at IGA.
Really?
Now we don't have a food line here. We have a Walmart, Kroger's, and Save-A-Lot. We're getting an Aldi's. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna look that up. I just didn't want to go buy anything and it not work for uh, the flies. $42 for 5 steaks. Well, needless to say, we didn't have steaks tonight for supper here. We had chicken wraps, the pre-made chicken wraps at Walmart. All right, Jennifer, I'll have to go look at it. Okay, Lando. Not for sure. Okay. I know. Bean, what you doing, baby? Food's getting outrageously high. I mean, just eggs, $3 a dozen, and Walmart's got some pretty good pre-made wraps. It's like $5 a piece, and I like that big around. I don't know. We definitely need a break in food prices, and soon in this country. It's like Lisa thought the same thing. Thought the same thing. Um, this is the off-camera question. I would say don't you ain't gotta worry about just blocking all awareness because they're going to be here either way it goes. But if you see somebody coming here and talking and trying to be buddy buddy, and you know they run back to awareness and they talk to them buddy buddy, get those people out of here. Like they're going to be here either way. The only way to get them all out is just to restart a whole new account. Okay, Jennifer. Um, what I don't like is the ones who come in here and they talk like they're all nice and sweet and everything, and then they run right back to the awareness and they talk to them. And they're like, okay, I'm going to go see if I can get them started on this. It's a long story, his first and only long story. Yeah, that's not it's not much at all. But it helps a little, but 56 a week, it's like you're not buying too much on $56 a week on EBT. You know, I don't think a lot of people realize either. Like, They think if you get EBT, that's just the solution to everything. You don't have to worry about food, but no, that EBT doesn't last as long as you think it does. We are good on the room up till Sunday morning, as of right now. So, yeah, thank God. And let me tell you, ramen noodles is going up to 47 cents a pack.
Mm-hmm.
You believe that? I mean, ain't nothing wrong with eating ramen noodles. I'm just floored that they're 47 cents a pack now.
How much would I can't remember what they were before.
Last week they was 30 cents a pack.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, you can buy 3 packs for $1.
Yeah.
Oh, we're just reporting this account. Hang on a minute. Let me. Always somebody comes in here with that. Yeah, I think at the Dollar Tree you can still get 5 packs for $1.25.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like 47 cents. They went up 17 cents in a week. I know that doesn't sound like a whole lot, but still, when ramen noodles are going up. Hey, Linda Lou. Uh, when you can physically, I think that's the measuring stick for me. Um, is I remember what the ramen noodle prices are,
Yeah.
and for a 17-cent jump, understand they was 30% last week, so they have went up about 52% in price in 1 week. And they're not the only thing that went up. Like other stuff went up. I just don't remember the price. Apparently, I had my sound turned up. I didn't realize it. So if that deafened anybody with earbuds, I'm sorry. Oh, okay. So you told me it was already there. Somebody was blocked and they straight messaged me and why was I blocked? That was so. Well, hang on a minute, buddy. Let me see what's going on. Ooh, shame on you, Jennifer. So there you go. It's fixed. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna ask people who know. Do y'all really think that's Mike on here with this not the Infinity One thing stuff? Because that just doesn't seem like him. To me, it doesn't. It really is him. Because he's coming in with some pretty harsh stuff, and he usually doesn't do that. But we have you unblocked now, and should be good to go. Good evening, Mandy. We're going to do the rest of this live. We're only going to block people who are, like I said, if you are being rude, I don't care if the awareness is sitting in here. They're going to be sitting in here. If they was sitting in here on my lives when we was private, so I don't even care if they're in here or not at this point. If they're being rude, get rid of them. Other than that, I don't care if they're awareness or not. I really don't. They're going to be here either way it goes. Thank you, Destiny, for being number 30 in the fan club. It says the Heart Me's. So yeah, we'll just. Now, Jennifer is not rude, and I believe Jennifer was referring to not posting the picture on Facebook, and we was cutting up. Jennifer is one of the sweetest people you will come across. Virgo, if you will DM me from this account that you're on now, we will figure out what happened. That's the most I can do with anybody. Stuff happens. You know. If you're being kicked out of the page, I can't help that. It's technology. I can't help it. I don't even think I have the power to go in here and just kick somebody out without just blocking them. Hey, Mona, how are you? I think Jennifer and Tatted got caught in two different relationships. Now, obvious, like, is if they're using a picture of me or something like that, let's get them out of here. Is Duncan open? Get them out of here. I think he was caught in two different conversations because we was talking about your food and we was like, oh, you didn't post your picture. And he was cut up with you about that. And then when the awareness or the being blocked got brought up. And conversations got twisted. Because when he was like, oh, that might have been under the influence. Or, I think it was just, I honestly think all of that was just a misunderstanding then. Hey, Jamie. Doing really good today. Oh, yeah, Jennifer. That's why I spoke right up. Like, you wasn't trying to be rude to anybody. I just think the conversation got twisted and twined together from cutting up about how come you didn't post a picture of your food. And I was like, oh, you lied. And then the awareness, the being blocked thing. I just think those two conversations got entwined together. And I think one was read to be in one conversation, and it was read in the other conversation. She is over there in the other part of the room. She's sitting there just staring at me.
Need to find another chair.
Yeah, she's in the bed, but it's only because we only have one chair. You know, if she's in the chair, I have to sit in the bed. You know, so. And no, it's not me job begging for a chair. Let's just go ahead and clear that up. She said a while ago she was doing pretty good. How you feeling, Toots?
I'm alright. I'm just here.
Well, I mean, you can be more of a part of the group here.
Oh, I know. I just, you know.
I'll go find you a bucket to sit on.
You know what I talked to you about, but
Yeah. Okay, Dr. Pepper Lover. Thank you for letting me know you changed your name back. I appreciate that. I really do. So many people change their name around. Is like, and then they get on here and they change their name and their whole picture, and they get on here and they're like, "Oh, you don't even recognize who I am," and I'm just like, "Well, you haven't been you in your picture, and this isn't the name that you had." So I really do appreciate that when someone's like, "Hey, I changed my name in my picture." That's me. I only have one account, and but I know somebody else who I think every time they can change their name, they change it, and they'll change their profile pic around, and it's never like close to the same thing. So it always throws me off when they get here and they start talking. I'm just like, who is this and why do they know so much about me? And they're like, oh, hey, by the way, this is so and so, and I'm just like, oh, cool. Understand that. We've got quite a few of them ourselves. So definitely understand having a stalker. Especially on this app. Now, is that pronounced Lizette? Did I get that right? Did I get that right on the first try? All right. I never get names right on the first try. Billy Joe, we've been quite busy today. It was a really good, productive day. A lot of good news today that I really wished I could share with everybody, just 100% of it, but I can't. But I can share that it was good news. So. Lizette, and if this is getting too personal, you say, hey, this is too personal, I don't want to say. Was your stalker from here because of you going live, or just they seen your picture and got enamored with you? Or, and if you don't want to share that, don't. By all means, don't share anything you're not comfortable sharing. No, all of ours comes from because we've had to ask for help. And so many hateful people has come after us just because of that. Ooh, I put that drink in the freezer.
Oh, yeah, you did, didn't you? I'll get it.
Thank you. That's awesome, Billy Joe. Are you going to be filming anything and putting it on here from the Blue Angels? I've always wanted to see them. Um, People are scary. They really are. I got to see one of the jets, um, and it was on a trailer. They trailered it through Dyer County, and um, oh, that's awesome.
I really don't have to worry.
It should be good and cold enough now just to set out.
Yeah, it is.
Awesome. I'd love to see them live one time, do their full show instead of just seeing the. And it was cool seeing the jet on the trailer and everything, but yeah. Hey, you have a good time, enjoy yourself. Oh, that's crazy.
I got stuff on my shirt.
You do. Yeah. What you doing?
Nothing.
That's my ear. I was having a peek up. Oh yeah. For all you diabetics out there, I'm sorry about all that sweet sugar y'all just had to witness. It's crazy people get to that point. Thank you for the finger hearts. As a matter of fact, I don't even like Krispy Kreme donuts. That's fine.
No, we prefer Dunkin'.
I think they would know that by now. That's just crazy. Would you mind getting me a refreshing glass of sweet tea? I'll dance at your wedding. That's just crazy. Just crazy. It's a lot of it. Thank you, Toots.
Mm-hmm.
Everything is pretty good today. We was on here yesterday for a little while. Actually, we was on here yesterday for quite a while.
Mm-hmm.
Just might have been different times than you. Yeah, if we had another chair.
I know it.
I don't know what time we was on here. Was it yesterday afternoon or something?
I think so. Sometime of the afternoon.
All right, we'll be right here. Yeah, it's a shame that people get stalked and stuff, man. And it comes from online so much too. And then you can't do anything about it because half of them you don't know because they're hiding behind fake names and fake pictures and fake VPNs, and so it's like you can't really do anything about it till it's almost too late sometimes, and that's sad. Thank you for the finger heart. As y'all can see, the comments that come back to back to back to back like that, that's one guy. One guy who sits here all day and makes fake accounts to get on here to troll people. And him and his little groups that they go to all think it's funny. So, yeah. Okay. But yeah, they think it's funny to get out here and troll people like that. And they think they're so just at what they're doing. You know, it is childish. You know, um, and watch, give it 5 minutes, they'll be back. Probably quicker than that. And like I always say, there's, you know, you don't believe that somebody being stalked and something is real. You're like, oh, you never hear of me. It's just famous people and everything. No, it's everyday people get stalked. It just gets covered more, you know. A woman gets unalived by an ex because she's being stalked, you know. Thank you for the hand heart, and we're glad you feel safe here. We really are. Red Rum. That's so weird. Your name is that because that's I've wrestled 29 years, and my finishing move was the Red Rum. Um, I needed a name for my move, and I watched The Shining, where the kid has his little breakdown. He's talking to his fingers like Red Rum, Red Rum, Red Rum, and I was like, "Oh, that's perfect, Red Rum." So, but Lizette, we are so glad you feel safe here. Um, at the end of the day, that's so Red Rum. You run with awareness. Which group are you from? Pittsburgh girl. Pittsburgh girl. Thank you for the heart. I seen it was sent. Uh, the heart me. Thank you for that. Tyrone. Thank you for the hand heart. Appreciate that. I didn't know you named your kid after that. I always um, cut up and said that if I ever got another big dog, I was going to name him Shawshank. Did we lose Red Rum when you got mentioned that you run with awareness groups? I've only seen Pet Cemetery a couple of times. I've only seen The Shining a couple of times. I don't like scary movies.
Pet Cemetery because the Rock is going to be
in it. Oh my God. That man's in everything. Angela just said she thought they was redoing Pet Cemetery because she thought The Rock was going to be in it.
I just seen that either yesterday or today. I seen it.
That's awesome, Virgo. I've watched the original one and I watched the new one. I tell you, the Stephen King movie that messes, I can't watch it all, and that's Rose Red. That's what Angela just said. She said she thought she seen where The Rock was going to be in the new Pet Cemetery. But now The Rock is in so much stuff that it could have been. You know, he's in like 9 new movies every day. So I can believe he would be in it. Yeah, I didn't really go for the Stephen King stuff because I don't like horror.
Boy, I used to.
Yeah. Now we watched Rose Red when it came on TV. It wasn't that bad, but then we watched the director's cut when it came out, and man, that movie scared the bejesus out of me. It's just that I didn't like. I didn't like The Shining, although it was a great movie. I just don't like scary movies. I just remembered I needed a name for my move, and that little boy was in the red rum, and I was like, "Oh, that's so good." Especially when he's the I correct me if I'm wrong. It was ever the dad or the mom seen red rum wrote in the mirror and what it spelt and everything. I was just like, "Oh, that's great. That's what I'm calling my finishing move is red rum." About as deep as I go into horror movies is Michael Myers. I don't do the I don't do the like Amityville and what was the other ones? The Exorcist. What was that one you was watching? It was like they was all tied like the Nun and stuff.
Oh,
I don't like watching stuff that could be real. It's like I don't think we're like zombies. I don't think we're ever going to have like real zombies walking the earth, and we got to worry about them. So they don't bother me that much. But like stuff that can be real, doing it together. Thank you for the heart me. Um, like possessions, like Amityville Horror. God, well, she was watching one that was a series of them. And I'm just like, no, I'm not.
yeah.
I'm not watching this stuff. Like I didn't ever want it played in the house because I'm just like, like demon possessions and stuff like that. No, I'm not doing that. You know, Leatherface was based off a real character, a real person, Ed Gwynn. Yeah, the Scream movies ain't bad, but it's like the stuff that could be real. Like I don't deal with like demons and stuff like that's Ghost. No, no, I ain't watching anything to do with Ghost. Hey Shelby, Hills Have Eyes. I've seen that. I watched The Walking Dead up to they had the big scene at the prison, and I was just like, okay, this is getting very repetitive. Like, oh, we find a place to stay and then we ruin it, and let's go find a place to stay and we ruin it, and I was just like, ugh, stop watching it. The Hills Has Eyes was a messed up movie. It was a messed up movie.
I like the Wrong Turn movies.
Yeah, Wrong Turn.
And
That was some good movies.
Jeepers Creepers.
Yeah, she loves the Jeepers Creepers movie. Jeepers Creepers doesn't scare me. Um, God, we was watching one at Coco's house that time. Remember?
Yeah. Was it The Conjuring?
The Conjuring. That's the movies I was trying to think of a while ago. Nope, ain't gonna do them. Mess around and get some real demons come out that TV and now you're stuck with them. Ain't done it. So I'll tell y'all right now, if you're ever in a situation where we're trapped in a haunted house and there's a ghost after us,
I was about to say, what about that one house?
I will trip y'all. I'm just saying. I'll trip you. And I'm going to keep on going. I can't outrun you. I'm going to trip you. Yeah, the house here that was haunted.
Yeah.
That house was. That house was too much.
Well, they finally got it torn down.
It burnt.
I was gonna say, I think it was burned.
Critters. Oh God, Critters was funny to me. Like the one couldn't figure out what face he wanted.
I always thought Chucky was stupid.
She said she always thought Chucky was stupid. I have to agree. Chucky was kind of stupid. Yeah, I never did like horror movies. I'd get talked into watching them from time to time. But oh God, The Sixth Sense. Oh my goodness, thank God they didn't have cell phone cameras back when Sixth Sense came out. She wanting her mama. Because they would have filmed me in that theater. And it'd probably still be on the top 10 list. I haven't seen The Woman in the Yard, and I like old horror movies. I like the original Sixth Sense, but when it's the black and white, the original House on Haunted Hill, when William Castle directed all those. Uh, but when Sixth Sense came out, I got talked into going to the theater to see it. Or was it the Sixth Sense? Not the Sixth Sense.
No, not because Six Sense is the one.
Six Ghosts. Is it Six Ghosts? What's it called?
13 Ghosts.
13 Ghosts. We'll get the right movie here in a minute. 13 Ghosts. Yep, or U.S. Army said. That's the one that William Castle did the original 13 Ghosts. And he was a gimmick man. It's like, there was parts of the movie where, like, the ghost would come at you and stuff, and he put on 3D glasses, but he would have, like, real, like, ghost stuff, like props and stuff rigged up in theaters to fly out across during these scenes and stuff. But 13 Ghosts, when it was like, man, I can't. The dude he was leaned up against the cage. He's like, I hate that you can't see these guys. And he pulls the glasses down. And right when he pulls it down, that dude hits the side of the cage with that big sledgehammer. We were sitting on the 4th row when that happened. I was on the 6th row afterwards. So it was I did not like that. The Sixth Sense is what I was thinking. I kept saying the Sixth Ghost, I think, or the Sixth Sense. Let me tell you what happened during that movie. If you've never seen it, I'm about to spoil it. It's an old movie, so I think everybody's seen it. It goes to the opening. Bruce Willis gets shot. It goes into the next scene where the little boy walks in and it's the mom and Bruce Willis sitting there talking. She leans over to me in the theater and goes, Bruce Willis is dead. I know he's not. He can't be. He's sitting there talking to the mother. She's like, watch. She hadn't seen the movie, didn't know anything about it. And this was back before you could get online and just get everything ruined for you. And then when it came out at the end that he was dead, I was just like, how'd you know he was dead? And she was like, just did. And I was like, well, you wasn't wrong. Bruce Willis was dead. Guys, we've got 11,000 likes on this live. We ain't been up that high in a long time. Huh? Why did my name have an asterisk beside it?
Oh, what?
An asterisk. Yes, Christy, we did. Oh, my bad. Oh, we just got talking about movies, and I forgot that you're supposed to say unalived and stuff like that on here. My bad. And see, that proves my theory. I think that proves my theory right there. Christy's been coming in and out for a minute talking to us and everything. So she's already seen where we lost our job. And I don't know if we have a video up about losing our job, but let me set it on live. So we're sitting here talking, cutting up, having a good conversation about movies, and somebody tries to come in and bring it all back around into the drama. So why? Let me tell you, there's so many things on the TikTok shop that I would buy if I could. So many things. But that and Temu, I probably should never be left alone with Temu and money.
I want one of them ramen noodle cooker thingies.
Yeah, on the ramen cookers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I want the little pink one.
I tell you, she's probably sitting there right now thinking about a cup of coffee. Because that says she loves coffee like she's. I love coffee like your wife. She's probably sitting there right now thinking about a cup.
I know. I just don't know which one I want.
She caught a bunch of good sales at Walmart, guys. Talking about like 24 pack of K cups for like $4, and talking about like the Starbucks brand and the Cafe brand and Dunkin's brand. I think she had to go to the ladies' lingerie to get it though. Our Walmart's remodeling, and you can't find anything in there. We don't have a Target here.
I wish we did.
As that said, tell my beautiful wife hi.
Hey.
She said hi. I don't want to be famous. I just want to be Tim. No.
What?
Cody's a good friend. I know why. It looked like one of the comments that some of the other ones would make. Cody's a good friend, so I'm gonna unblock Cody. Comment he made was kind of, you could kind of read it as an awareness.
Mm-hmm.
You're all good. The comment he made was, you could kind of read it as, there we go, Cody. Sorry about that, Cody. It was a misunderstanding where you got blocked, but we took care of it real quick. We're doing pretty good, brother. How are you doing? These women are on here tonight talking about their shopping problems. Cody has been with us since the beginning of our TikTok journey. It was one of our first peoples. Y'all are absolutely fine. Y'all talk away. I don't mind at all.
I hadn't actually got to go shopping in a while.
You've always shopped smart.
I have.
When I was at I can't save money because I got a wife. I mean, I don't have a shopping. When I was at Rough Country and they gave us that big bonus, the buyout bonus, it was the prettiest bonus I've ever seen in my life. It was $10,000 of a bonus. More people got more than that. The longer you've been there, the Probably one of these big old flies.
It is.
It's just a fly.
Yep, there it goes, right there.
Yeah. They're attacking over here. Yeah, it was just a fly, not a bug. But when I got that, we bought us a truck, and I gave her. I gave her like $500 or $600. I was like, go get whatever you want. And she did so much shopping off of that. Like, it was crazy. So, but she shops on clearance. On clearance aisles. I don't think you paid full price for anything.
I did.
Whew. Been a nice little live tonight. She would go. And she'd have a panic attack if you bought anything that was full price. When I had that bonus, we went down to what's the store? The expensive clothes.
Branson.
No, we didn't go to Branson. We went to Branson while I was working at Rough Country. No, I was still at Rough Country. We was going to the casino.
Yeah.
We stopped off in Collarville. And
Talking about when we went to Cali.
no, I just said when we went to the casino. Well, I'll go. Never mind. You can see it had the expensive clothes was there. Like expensive.
Torrid.
Torrid. Thank you. We'll get there eventually. We stopped on the way to the casino one time and exploring a little town called Collarville, and there was the Torrid place, and I'm sure you women in here know what Torrid is. I didn't. She gets in there and she's like, I've always wanted a pair of these pants. And I was like, well, get you a couple pair. And I said, I had the bonus from Rough Country, had plenty of money, but I didn't know. And she's like, no, I'm good. And I'm like, baby, you need some pants. Get you a couple pair of pants. And she's like, no, I'm good. I'll wait till we get back home and I'll go to Factory Connection. And I'm like, well, you can get the pants that you want here. It's like, I'm starting to get aggravated. And then the buddy we're with goes, Tim, look at this. And I looked over at the price, and I was just like, oh, I'm stopping. She wins this argument. We get back in the car, and she goes, I wouldn't go buy pants for $200 a pair. She goes, I can buy outfits at Factory Connection for what one pair of pants would cost there. And I was just like, I didn't know how much they cost. I thought 40, 50, 60 bucks at most. I'll get you a couple of pair. I'm glad she argued with me. Lizette said, you're a good woman, keep her. Yeah, it's when my buddy showed me that price tag, I was just like, oh. And I was just like, well, I'm so grateful she didn't take me up on get you a couple pair. That'd been $400 worth of blue jeans and 2 pair. Jennifer, I was just going to say, I'm sure you mean ever ride or run. She said, my favorite thing to do is rub around and hit yard sales. Just rub around town until you find a good yard sale. Yeah, I just rub around sometimes to see what's going on. That was the best typo ever. I'm not spending that much on jeans. I don't even like blue jeans. To be honest with you, I don't like blue jeans, so I'm not spending 50, 60, 200 on blue jeans. If I won the lottery tomorrow, I wouldn't spend it. How tall are you? For some reason in my head, I got you pictured as being short. I don't know. It's just my head, I guess. Oh, well, all right. Would you guess Jennifer is 6 foot tall?
Really?
For some reason in my head, she was short. Lizette, how tall are you? I'm 6'4". Angela's 5'5". 4'11". You are tiny. Good grief. That's how tall my cousin is. It's like I'm 6'4", and I'm the tallest on my dad's side. My dad's 5'6". And but I'm the shortest on my mom's side. Yeah, you
Actually,
are.
shorter than I am.
Yeah, Ashley is shorter than that. She's what?
Um,
4'9",
Somewhere around there.
88 pounds.
Yep.
Girl that works at the gym. She's 4'9", 88 pounds. She is so tiny. And I'm telling you, we've seen her in there working out forever. And thought she was a child. Then we come in there one day and she's working, and we're like, y'all don't let kids work here. You love tall men. Well, you love my cousins. I got cousins that are over 7 foot tall. They make fun of me for being short. I'm 6'4". I got a cousin that's 7'1", and I got another one 7'3". So you're tall and skinny. Uh, let's see. I ain't saying my weight. Y'all some Bugsy. How tall are you? Y'all some little bitty things in here. Madonna, we are doing pretty good. We were talking about everything. Right now, we're in height and weights. Let's see. My own reunion I went to, my cousins got poking at me for being short. My uncle called me over and he goes, "Hey, boy, come here." He said, "Them boys been picking on you their whole lives. Um, next time they do it, you don't take that. You don't take that shit from them. He said, you go over in that corner and you get that chair and you stand in it. And you look them eye to eye." And I was just like, "You sorry?" Yeah, he got me too. Madonna, sure, we sure can. We will definitely keep your friend in our thoughts and prayers. Definitely will. Everybody will be lifting them up tonight. Calm down, guys. I have to get the water hose out here in a minute. Bugsy, I can relate to that. I started my life off as a heavy kid. Um, See if anybody can beat my birth weight. We've been talking about weights and height.
Yeah.
You're what, 5'5"?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not telling them how much I weigh. Um, I was 12 pounds even when I was born. U.S. Army, you're not old. You're only 9 years older than I am. Shelby, yeah, natural childbirth. Went from 140 to 318, now 159. It's awesome on the weight loss. That medicine will definitely put weight on you sometimes. 301 in a high school grad. Well, my mama was 6 foot tall. Uh, you got to think this is 1979, so the technology isn't as good as it is now. And they couldn't get a clear picture of me in the ultrasound. Um, but I was so big, it was causing my heart to echo in the ultrasound. So they sit there and told my mom and dad, said, "You're having twins." And my baby shower pictures, you see 2 high chairs, 2 car seats, 2 of everything. And then she goes into birth on November 1st, 1979. And I was born uh, at 10:13 p.m. November the 3rd. Um, and here I came. I was 12 pounds and 22 and a half inches long. And it was natural childbirth. So, yeah. Needless to say, I was an only child. Are we really birthday twins? Tina, we're doing pretty good. We're just on here tonight, chatting it up, finding out how tall everybody is. That is awesome. That is awesome. I think I got a few years on you, though. I was born exactly on my cousin's 10th birthday. Um, and she was always very protective of me. She told everybody I was her birthday present. Well, thank you. November 3rd, 1979 was my birthday. Your dad was born on November 2nd. Awesome. Get some Scorpio babies in here. You go to sleep over there?
No.
You got quiet. Buddy the Elf's on here.
And what?
Buddy the Elf just joined. I only said that out loud because her favorite Christmas movie, well, one of them is Elf. It's not way older. It's only just 16 years older than I am. It's not that bad. Is that Elf's her favorite Christmas movie? Y'all two gonna have to talk on here and get to know each other because
Who is it that?
Lizette.
Oh, really?
And just like that, the trolls come in for no reason, guys. Sitting here talking, enjoying ourselves tonight. Bugsy, that's just trolls coming from the awareness groups. That's all it was. Exactly. They Mama Medea. That's her other favorite one. Christmas Vacation. Uh, my God, the Merry Christmas. Shitter was full. I may have it backwards, but that's as I can hear that a million times during the Christmas holidays, and I laugh. It, here's a confession that I'm going to make. I have never seen Home Alone. Yeah, I've never sat down and watched Home Alone. I watched a few minutes of it, and I've tried to watch it, and it's like, and also I've never watched Die Hard. Not Die Hard. Is that it? Yeah, everybody's like, "Oh, you got to watch Die Hard too," and I'm just like, I've never seen Die Hard. I've never seen Home Alone. I just and I argue every year, and let's see if anybody agree with me. Lethal Weapon One's a Christmas movie. I hate A Christmas Story. Is that, are you agreeing with me that Lethal Weapon One's a Christmas movie? She loves Christmas Story. Well, see, the Lethal Weapon One happened at Christmas, so I think it makes it a Christmas movie. And I'm sitting here right now, in my head is going Christmas Vacation. You should really be over here in this conversation. I'll let you sit on my knee. See, I think the couple years ago we was doing ugly sweaters at a friend's house. It's been longer than that, probably 3 or 4 years. And we was going to order ducking autocorrect. Yeah, I know. We was going to order the um, Christmas vacation sweaters. Were
What? Pause that right now.
hang on a second.
What? Pause that right now.
Hang on a second.
Pause that right now.
Hang on a second. Um, I'm about to end this live. Angela's scrolling through Facebook and just seen where a very good friend and a wrestling brother that I've known for a long time. He's one of the best guys you'll ever meet in this world. Um, just passed away. Um, so, man, just I just talked to him 2 days ago. Um, Texts me and he's like, "Man, I just want to make sure y'all are all right. I'm gonna be out of pocket for a little while. I'm going out on the tanker." Um, he worked out in the ocean on one of the big oil rigs. I don't know what happened. Um, and it fucking sucks. Like, all right, guys, I'm gonna get off here now. I will. I'll catch y'all down the road.